Get to the green.
Womp womp.
Challenge accepted. Climb. Thank goodness. Payday. Land. In the basket.
High five.
Shimmy. Love it. Inflate. Hit. I'm right here. Block. Clear the way. On it. Pole. Yes. Simple. Let's go. Bullseye. Ooh, yeah. Nifty. Forward.
Why not? Faster. Faster.
Knockdown.
Take that. Come on.
Slim.
Feel the heat. Fire it up.
Clear. Kicking left. Get to the green. For science. Oh, another challenge. Oh. Oh. Climb. Yes. Positive results. Showtime.
Womp womp.
Land. Game time.
Womp womp.
Yes, boss battle. Yeah, ooh, ha. Climb. Yeah. Ha.
Hello? Yes? Okay. Yes! Okay! Womp womp!
Allowance time.
Mm. Mm.
For science. Faster, chop, chop.
Flip.
Womp womp!
Inflate.
Go, 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 go. Fire up.
Count.
Womp womp!